looks like there's going to be no royal hello from Adele, but why? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the heart of Yorkshire. I hope you're keeping well today. Lovely to see you, and as ever, thank you so much for your comments and kind responses. It is genuinely, as I say, nice to have your company, particularly when we break stories like this. It's always debatable, isn't it? You know, what people think about particular stories, and whenever there's show business and royals connected, it makes it even more interesting, simply because of this. As we know, recently Adele decided to pull out of those very expensive Las Vegas shows at the last minute, leaving lots of fans dismayed. After all, they spent money on hotels, airplane tickets, all sorts of paraphernalia. And then she popped up, didn't she, a couple of days later, basically FaceTiming fans, apologising. If she's got time to do that, she could have got round a piano and done an acoustic set, which is what I told you at the very start, didn't I? I find it baffling. Some people are now claiming, as ever, allegedly, that this could have been just a severe case of stage fright. You know, she hasn't performed for a very long time, apart from a very easy audience with at the London Palladium for the commercial channel ITV. Interesting to note, though, for Adele, that now that particular incident could cost her dearly. Now, as we know, it looks like it's going to be a very tricky time now for Adele, particularly in royal circles, and let me explain the reasons why. And as ever, we have to say allegedly. But according to a very good source, it looks like Adele was going to be the centrepiece for the Platinum Jubilee celebrations, you know, the big party that we can all look forward to outside Buckingham Palace. Not quite seeing Her Majesty the Queen getting down with Rolling in the Deep, but then, of course, she possibly likes more upbeat songs like George for Me and When I'm Cleaning Windows. But more importantly, here's where the story got interesting, because according to a very good source, as I say, it looks very precarious for Adele now, because they're concerned that if they were to do all the paraphernalia, you know, the posters, and sell, of course, the tickets based on Adele appearing at such a prestigious concert, if she was to pull out days before, who on earth could they replace her with? And more importantly, that would be, once again, more media backlash against the royal family, something they certainly can't do with right now. So moving forward for Adele, it all really now depends on whether she decides to progress, move forward, and actually stick to contract with those Las Vegas concerts, as to whether the organisers of this huge and it looks pretty spectacular event in June of this year for the royal family, whether that now will include Adele as a bill topper. What I am told so far, we can look forward to real greats like Sir Tom Jones. We are told also, yes, I can't wait for him, I think he's fabulous, Sir Tom Jones, Sir Rod Stewart, lots of nights, and of course, hopefully, a big spectacular presentation of one of our gracious Majesty the Queen's most favourite musicals, that is, of course, Oklahoma. When I know more as ever, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of Yorkshire.